Hey cruisers, welcome back to Vlogtoberfest. We're so happy to have you here. Today we're going to be talking for the next 30 minutes all about cruise traditions. In the past few weeks we've talked about Embarkation Day traditions, and today we'd like to take it beyond that to find out what some of your traditions are for the whole entire cruise. We have been doing almost daily giveaways the entire month of October for Vlogtoberfest. I want to start by showing you what we're giving away today. This is a Band-O-Bow towel tamer in the shade called Coral Reef, and we're really excited to say that in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, Band-O-Bow in the whole month of October is donating 25% of their Coral Reef towel tamer and swimsuit bag sales to the American Cancer Society. So we thought it was a really great time to partner with them and give away one of these little beauties. This is an international giveaway. You can enter from anywhere in the world, and we'll tell you how to enter towards the end of the live stream. Just wanted to show you that right away. So let's get right to it. In the chat, I'd like all of you to tell me, what is your favorite cruise tradition? Nice to see all of you. Thank you, Diana, for complimenting my necklace. My mom bought this necklace for me on our last Princess cruise, and I think it's so beautiful. It's a little bit tricky with this shirt because it kind of falls down in there, but anyway, I like it too. I think it's really sweet and special and delicate, and I like it a lot. Yeah, Night Audit, you're excited about the international giveaway. I know, we do it whenever we can. Some of the retail partners that we have can't ship outside the US for varying reasons, but when we're sending something ourselves, we are willing to ship it outside the US. And in this case, I'm shipping it myself, so that's why we're doing that. All right, I want to see what your traditions are. Let's start to read some of these. Okay, Lori says, I love to dance and eat when I cruise. Those are good ones, Lori, keeping it simple. Very, very good. Cole loves the towel animals. So do I, Cole. When I go on a cruise and there's no towel animals, I get kind of depressed. Sharon loves Sail Away. Night Audit, survive making it to port. I know, that is so funny. Okay, let me scroll up because you guys are moving fast now and I don't want to miss these. Okay. Aw, thank you, Shelby, for the kind words. All right, Holly, when she cruises on Carnival, likes to go to Guy's Burger at Embarkation. That is your first stop, and it's become a tradition. Holly, that is such a good tradition, and that is the one burger that I will stop for as well. Adventures of David and Aaron say, oh, this is a unique one, David and Aaron. They do first, wait, where'd it go? Okay, Embarkation Day, a massage at the spa. Now that is actually an excellent tip to Adventures of David and Aaron, because you know what's not crowded and popular on Embarkation Day is the spa. So you can probably get in there and choose your appointment time, I would think. All right. Yes, Brooke, eating is a tradition. I think that totally works. SoCal Seth, we know your tradition. Hot tub club is your tradition. Do you really get right into the hot tubs on Embarkation Day? You know my son and I like to do that. We don't always get to, but when we can, we definitely like to. Melody's tradition is straight up to drink. Kathy likes to go to the show on the first night. It's always full of energy. Denisha, that is really sweet. Dinner together every night. And Denisha, that is one of ours as well. Dinner together every night is one of my absolute favorite things about cruising. And of course, we have dinner together every night at home too, but boy, is it not the same after a long day of work. And when you're, you know, cooking or microwaving something or whatever and sitting down and like rushing through life, it's just not the same thing, but boy, is there something special about that. Shelly also likes to get a massage at the spa. Oh, I love this. Wicked Wonder likes to catch a sunset on the aft deck. All right, Jim, you like trivia on Embarkation Day. Love it. Jenners, that is so cute. You guys wear Hawaiian shirts on the first day. I love that. I think that is so great to have a group creative tradition like that. That is so cute. Thank you, FedEx Rose. I can't tell your name there, but these are Pura Vida bracelets. I love them too. Okay. Ooh, Jeannie, you are like Mike and Cheryl with their tradition. They like champagne on the balcony. You like wine on the balcony. As you saw from the thumbnail image on this video, that used to be one of our traditions as well. Kylie just likes stepping on the ship. I love that. These are some really fun ones. Soft serve life. Yes, Alexander, you gotta take advantage of the ice cream. I know, my husband and son love the soft serve too. It's so cute. Sometimes we'll be hanging out by the pool deck and we'll be doing something and then they'll just both kind of disappear and I'll be like, where are they? And then they'll both come back with their little ice cream cone, little swirl, just kind of like nothing happened, but you know, they snuck over to the ice cream machine. I think that's so great. Isabel also likes champagne on the balcony every cruise you go on. Ah, decorating the door. Yes, you can find find ideas on Pinterest. Yes, 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 you sure can. Steve, we will forgive you for being late. That's okay. Heather likes to grab a drink and go to the sail away party. JLRKB likes the baked Alaska performance in the dining room on the last night. Oh, I love that one. Kanala likes dressing up for formal nights. That's your favorite tradition. Starwood said meeting family at the port and going on the ship together. That's so sweet. Oh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Carolyn likes being waited on by the wonderful staff. Renee likes dressing up for dinner. Love this. You guys, these are so good. These are so wonderful. I know, Julie, I don't like it when cruise lines don't have towel animals either. Come on, we all need our towel animals. Okay, Hooch. Mango meltdown is your tradition. That must be a wonderful drink. It sounds delicious to me. Love it. Oh, that's really sweet, Katie. Bagels and sunrise with your son will be your vacation tradition. You know what? That's awesome. And you just, I think we all sort of find these things that work for us. I think what we found is that our cruise traditions have changed over the years. For me, it was always wine on the balcony, private sail away. Just the two of us before we had our son, just the three of us. And then I think as we've progressed, we kind of like to get out a little bit more in the sail away time and do kind of a combination of both. I like to be on my balcony when we're pulling out of port, and I like to go to the sail away party. So for sail away, for me, it's kind of a mixed bag. Deosha said they drop their stuff in the room and then grab a peach daiquiri and hit the sail away party. Paul's a simple man. He says, food. Yes, Paul, food. That's a good one. I know, and usually aren't you just starving by the time you get on the ship and you start to relax a little bit, you find your room or just get on the ship? Those long mornings of travel, they leave me really, really hungry as well. So I get it. And I think that's awesome. Michelle said we relax on the Lido and explore the food, people, and water watch and relax. Yes, so good. These are so good, you guys. Thank you for everyone smashing that like button. Wow. Cruising Through Life with Cindy said amaretto, blackberry brandy, triple sec with a pinch of lime. That sounds delicious, Cindy. Very, very good. Connie said coffee on the balcony in the morning before breakfast. Taylor said my favorite part about cruising is preparing for the cruise. I watch lots of cruise videos and learn about the ship. You know what? There's something so true about that, Taylor, I'm sorry. It's just the cruise planning is such a big part of the joy of cruising, I've found. And to me, there is just those months of anticipation, researching, watching videos, watching ship tours, watching other people's experiences, shopping for the cruise, stacking things up in my closet in preparation for the cruise. It's all just so fun. Oh my gosh. Hey, Matt, nice to have you back again. I'm surprised we didn't burn you out yesterday. Glad you're here. Okay, let's see what other people's traditions are. Connie says coffee on the balcony the morning before breakfast. That's so good. These are awesome, you guys. So I want to ask you all another question. Do any of you have any traditions that you hold on to toward the end of your cruise? So something maybe that you don't do on embarkation day, but maybe on that last day, last night. What are some of your traditions for the latter part of your cruise? I know for us, we've sort of started this new tradition. When we go on a cruise, we actually try to pack on the last day a little bit earlier in the day, because I find that if you can really enjoy that last night and avoid the packing and depression, it really kind of pulls you out of that sinking depression, and I really like to get some of the packing done earlier in the day and then maybe go do something. The last time we cruised, I think we went to a specialty restaurant on the last night of the cruise. Instead of sitting in our room and being bummed out, we tried to go and really cherish that last little bit of time. Matt, you don't cry on the last night of your cruise? Yeah, I don't cry either, but I definitely get a little bit bummed. These are great. I want to see what all of you are saying about your end of the ship traditions. Okay, Mike and Jody say they hit the shops for last minute deals. I hear other people saying that they do stuff with the photos. Linda said spends time just watching the aft wake. Yeah, Seth, you do the same thing, right? Well, I'm not surprised because you're the packing ninja, so of course you pack early, right? You would have to do that. All right, Miss Michelle said, I always buy one of the pictures of us we find in the photo gallery. So Miss Michelle, you wait until the end to do that. It's funny. I feel like that's a popular thing. It's always really jam-packed in the photo gallery towards the end, right? Okay, Hooch likes to make their next cruise deposits at the end. Very good one. Natasha reads a book and goes swimming or sunbathing. Jan said, seek out those who have been really good to you and give them an extra tip. I love that. That's a good one. Yep, Stephanie goes through all the photos. That's right. These are so good, you guys. A lot of people saying they watch the sunset. Taylor said because you watched our videos, you can relax and not worry. More people saying they're leaving tips for the staff and getting all the photos that they want. Okay, let's see. Candace said, collect all the towel animals for the week and then take a picture with them at the end of the cruise with all the animals that you got in the week, a group picture with your animals. That is so cool. All right, haha, Brooke tries to spend time figuring out how to extend the vacation for free. Hey, I've tried to do that before too. Okay, these are so fun. Jim maxes out his sip and sail allotment. So you sound like you're a princess cruiser, Jim. You try to get the most out of that drink package. Yeah, Lindsay says pack the last day early so you can enjoy your last night on the ship. Okay. I see a very interesting tip here from Cindy Bear. Cindy said, stay on the ship as long as you can. Go to the buffet and play games until it's time to go. So that's the morning you get off the ship. That's a really good one. Very, very nice. A lot of you are saying you like to pack early. Angie says, take lots of last-minute pictures and explore any area of the ship you may have missed. That's a good one. There's so many great ones here. I'm trying to read as many of them as I can. Aw, Paul, you start missing your fur babies. I know, right? You'll have to take them on a transatlantic cruise on Cunard and they can go into the kennel. Alexander likes to do a scavenger hunt on the last day with your girlfriend. Hooch gets a group pic with the room steward and all the room towel animals. That's really cool. Lindsay is smart and makes sure that she's used up all of the onboard credit on her account. Very smart. Madeline says, find that thing we did not yet do and do it. Very, very good. Yeah, Sharon, stay as long as you can on the ship, right? I think that's a good idea, especially if you're flying and your flight is later. Staying on the ship for as long as possible is a good one. Grace says, give tips to people from the cruise, eat and drink. And then same with Maureen, says she does the same thing. People who gave good service, that's such a good idea. I'm drinking water. Whoever just asked, just great straight up water this morning, this afternoon. I guess it's afternoon, right? Oh, Ashley, that's a nice one. Buy a postcard of the ship on the last night before you leave. Oh, that's a really good one. Okay, Lisa said you like exploring the ship on Embarkation Day, stopping at every venue and having a dance, bite, or drink. Now that sounds like a vacation. Love that. I want to check and see who we've missed here. I know there were so many good ones. All right. Aw, Lisa says you say goodbye to the ship starting on the top deck. That's so cute, Lisa. You walk deck by deck and say goodbye. That's so sweet. Lauren says your family gets specialty coffees and enjoy them by the pool on the last day. That is a really nice way to kind of bid farewell to that last morning, isn't it? Okay, these are excellent, you guys. I'm really enjoying reading through so many of these. Steve said, spend time walking around the ship and savoring every last bit you can before leaving the next day and put down your deposit and Norwegian Cruise Line's Cruise Next program. Yes, if you have a Next Cruise deposit program on the ship that you're sailing on, go for it. It's a really good one. Seth says, enjoy the sunset with a gin and tonic. Oh, these are so good, you guys. Okay, beautiful. My next question for all of you, now this one's a little more tricky. I got to thinking about cruise traditions and I want to know, what is one cruise tradition that you have abandoned? So something that you may have done a long time ago, but that you no longer do. Like how I was saying before that I would always just sit on my balcony with wine, a bottle of wine, and I don't really do that anymore. First of all, I don't really drink wine anymore. It makes me feel horrible and I just can't drink it. I don't know what has happened to me. But second, I'm more of a cocktail girl and I have my favorite cocktails and I kind of want to get out there and do something different. So does anybody have something that they have that used to be a ship tradition that they no longer do? Oh, I like that one, Logan. Logan was talking about the last question, the cruise traditions, was to buy a ship model. Ooh, I love that. I know a lot of people collect those. Those are so cool. I don't have a whole lot of room for them, but I do have my ship piggy bank that's disappeared. I don't know where it went, but I think those are really cute. So fun. Okay, does anybody have any? I'm gonna take a look. Haha, Seth, you're so funny. Board the ship as a passenger and disembark as cargo. You talking about weight gain there? Yes. Without a doubt. This is so funny. You guys are great. Aw, Michelle said she's too new to cruising to abandon any traditions. Okay. Wanda, very good one. Wanda said that hubby no longer takes a suit and tie. Yeah, you know what? You don't always have to take a suit and tie. You can eat in the more casual venues. That's a good one. D. Walker no longer buys the drink package. Kylie no longer overpacks. Ah, Sharon, I like this one. Sharon no longer rushes to get on the ship early. She's decided she'd rather wait, less people, and the room is ready. No rushing next cruise, both on and off. Cece is done overpacking. That's a good one. Lots of you are saying you don't overpack anymore. I think that's definitely something we've all learned. You guys have literally watched us go from excessive packers to carry-on only crazy ninja packers. So I think that it's definitely something that happens. You end up feeling burdened by your stuff. Stephanie likes to leave the super fancy clothes at home. All right, Alexander has abandoned eating at every specialty restaurant because it's too expensive. Agreed. You don't have to spend a lot of money on a cruise, right? These are great. Lisa said, I don't rush to dinner, especially the first night. You come in about 10 minutes late and walk in as an individual rather than a mob. You know, that's really interesting, Lisa. I think that that's something that a seasoned cruiser would learn. First, when you're a new cruiser, you realize, okay, I'm gonna get in trouble if I show up to dinner late. So if your dinner time is at 6 o'clock, you would show up at 5:58 and then you'd be just standing in a line, so why bother? And then I think what people realize is that even if you have a set time, it is okay to show up a tiny bit late, but you don't wanna show up something like 30 minutes late, maybe 5 or 10 minutes is okay. Would you say that's what we do now, Mr. Cruise Tips TV? We kind of roll in a few minutes after, huh? Let people kind of do their thing. Oh my goodness, these are great. Nancy leaves the tux and gown at home. Chat's moving fast, but I'm trying to catch up. Cheryl said I have reformed her from overpacking. Cheryl, it hasn't been easy for either of us. Let us just say I'm still grieving my overpacking of shoes. These are great. Amy said when you started cruising and flying to ports, you didn't have to pay extra for luggage. I know, isn't it a downer? Flying is such a downer now. It's just no fun. Ah, Julie. This is a good one. Julie says, try not to do so much so you can relax more. Yes. I'm not good at that, but I think that's one of the mistakes that people make, especially when they go on one of these newer ships with lots of bells and whistles. Royal Caribbean, just kidding. Sorry, I didn't say that. Matt, I didn't say it. But you plan so much and you never just give yourself an opportunity to chill out by the pool, on your balcony with your family. Do nothing. All right, cruising with Ben and David are going solo in more ports, doing their own thing as it saves you loads of money. So yeah, you're abandoning the ship-sponsored excursions. Yes. The YouTube guy wants to know, what is that YouTube thing next to you? Our subscribers will tell you, YouTube guy, this is a like counter. So as you guys smash the old like button, which is what you see now, this is actually a view counter. So this is how many people have viewed the video that you're watching right now. And the next little thing that's on rotation here is the like counter for the video live, real time. This is called a LaMetric. If you would like a link to the LaMetric YouTube guy, just message me on Facebook over at Cruise Tips TV and I'll get you a link for one. Looks like a few people are pressing that like button right now. Thank you all so much for doing that. Oh my gosh, Hooch, you're so funny. I know, right? Tanya, no more uncomfortable shoes. Let's chant it. No more uncomfortable shoes. Leave them at home. I feel like that's like our mantra at Cruise Tips TV. Don't do that to yourself. I cannot tell you how many times on formal night I've gotten to the point where you've gone to dinner and you're at the theater show and I'm like somehow trying to walk down the steps to get to a seat and I can feel the skin rubbing off one of my feet and it's like, who is looking at my feet? Nobody cares. Wear the old formal glittery shoes, not the new ones that hurt and that look fantastic, right? It's just not smart. So always a huge, huge one. Alexander wants to know what you should do in Ocho Rios. Alexander, it depends on what your style is. We did a great excursion. I've got a giant hair in front of my eyes right now. Sorry, guys. We did an awesome excursion in Ocho Rios last time we were there. It's called the Blue Hole. And we went to the Blue Hole and did some river tubing with a company called Pete Taylor Tours. We booked it independently. It was very inexpensive. You spell Pete, P-E-A-T, Taylor Tours, and that was really fun. I'm sure some other folks can give you Ocho Rios ideas here in the chat. Yeah, I like that, Shelly. That's really good. Hi, Zachary. Okay, Maureen is also saying that they no longer use cruise-sponsored tours. You're getting a bit more adventurous. Yeah, Maureen, I think the more seasoned you get as a cruiser, the more willing you are to do that. Steve agrees that on the mega ships, accept the fact that you may not see and do everything on a 7-night cruise. Don't stress over it. Know what you want to see on board ahead of time. Yeah. Midge would like some recommendations for Grand Cayman if anyone wants to list them. Matt said, Sherry, if you could go anywhere on a cruise ship right now, where would you go? What destination? The first one that came to mind, Matt, is Antarctica. I'm really craving adventure lately. My son really wants to go to Antarctica. I think that's something that it's a little bit on the unattainable list, Matt, so I feel like that's something that I would want to do. Matt, how about you? Tell us. Everybody tell us. Matt has inspired an awesome question. Where would you go if you could go anywhere? And who is this lovely person that gave us a super chat? That is Grace. Grace, thank you. That's one of my favorite names, by the way. I love the name Grace. I love the word grace. I think it's just a beautiful word. Let's see what everybody else is saying about traditions. Zachary, you have a fun tradition. Room service chocolate chip cookies and milk near midnight since they charge after midnight. Zachary, that is the cutest thing. I love that. Yeah, Laurel, I've heard about this stuff you put on your feet. I need to get some of that. Okay. Very cool. Oh, my big green backpack, Amy, do you mean the sort of aqua colored backpack, Amy? It's an Oryxen backpack from our Amazon store. Message me on Facebook and I'll get you a link, okay? Those are great, by the way. They're very inexpensive and lightweight. In fact, they fold into themselves. Let's see what everybody's saying about where they would go. Oh my gosh, these are so good. Oh, I love these. Beautiful. Okay, so Matt, you just said you were leaning toward a snack at the Windjammer, but you like my answer too. You are hilarious. Come on, come on. You can tell me, where do you really want to go? A snack at the Windjammer. That is so funny. Joe Ellen says Australia. Red Baker says South America. Gwendolyn says Europe. Gwendolyn, we want to go to Europe too, and I think it's coming soon. I think that's going to be on our next list. Natasha said the Greek islands. Cece said Australia, New Zealand. Angie said Greece. Zachary said you'd love to go to Alaska with no budget. And man, Zachary, do we need a budget for Alaska, right? It is pricey. Kat said world cruise. I know that's an easy one. I love it. Erica said Europe. Okay, what's everybody saying here? I gotta see these. Steel Iron, Panama Canal. Steve Roth, Tahiti. Yes, Mary, Tahiti. Paul, Australia. Maggie. Oh, don't worry about the rain in Vallarta. Do not stay on that ship. Vallarta is beautiful. It's very tropical and warm. Don't worry. There's lots of things to do if it's raining in Vallarta. Stick with your plan. SoCal Seth, you naughty. You guys always have your agenda, right? So funny. Okay, I still want to see what Matt said beyond the buffet. Aw, I didn't. Mom, really? My great grandma's name was Grace? Did you know I didn't know that? Huh? Which side, Mom? Your side or Dad's side? Let me know. Ooh, William Andreas Schultz, Iceland, Australia. These are beautiful, you guys. I'm really enjoying it. Matt, are you still in the buffet? Yep, Matt's still in the buffet. I haven't seen anything come around from that. Ooh, Harvey's going big with Hawaii, Panama Canal, and Tahiti. All right, so FXDD Rose X something something. Boy, you need a better username, my friend. We're going to have to make you Rose X instead so I can read it. You wanted to know how to enter the giveaway at the beginning. I'm about to tell you. We usually do that around this time. The giveaway is international, and this is what I'd like all of you to do. In order to enter the giveaway, and you can be from anywhere in the world, please tell us what is one cruise tradition you'd suggest for a new cruiser. So for someone who's never cruised, even though it's hard to suggest, what would it be? Go. You have until 12:27. We have 3 minutes to get your entry in there. Mr. Cruise Tips TV will help us pick a winner. All right. Carrie, we should make a playlist on YouTube for everyone that's going on their first cruise. Yes, Carrie, we should make a first-timers playlist. That leads me to talk about something else. We have a very big surprise coming in the next week. I'm not going to tell you anything else about it. We've been working on something for 6 months for new cruisers. What I want to say about it now is I need all of you to keep coming back and watching our videos because I don't have an exact day when we're going to spill the beans. But if you're a new cruiser, I promise that you're going to love what is coming. And I will tell you more as we know. Midge, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Let's see what everybody's saying here about their new cruiser tradition advice. Yeah, Maggie says, don't stress. Miss Michelle says, have sea day brunch in the dining room. Yep, a lot of you are saying go to sail away. So new cruisers, listen up. This is what people think you should do. Unpack and head to the food. Do specialty dining on the first night. Get the drink of the day once you board, says Faye Ray. Oh, that's so cute, Vicky. I love that one. Christmas ornaments or magnets as your souvenirs. Don't take up too much space in your suitcase. Very good. Donna says, buy some extra water to take on board. Yes, be careful about the policies on different cruise lines. Denisha says, dance like no one's watching. Natasha says, do your research. Wicked Wonder says, get a drink and enjoy some deck time. Jennifer says, enjoy your balcony. These are really good, you guys. New cruisers. Katie said, watch Cruise Tips TV. Good advice, Katie. That's awesome. Kayla says, go to all the shows and the comedy shows. May says, don't be shy, try new things. Brooke says, explore the ship. These are good. John says, relax and have fun. Ooh, Renee says, do the champagne fountain. What Renee means about the champagne fountain is many cruises, what they'll do is they will have a champagne waterfall, and you can get your picture taken with the captain pouring champagne into a big, huge cascade of champagne glasses. It's really sweet and traditional. My son and I have done it a few times, and it's really sweet. Okay. Ooh, Hooch says unpack right away. We have 1 more minute. If you're just joining us, in order to enter to win the Bandabo, you can live anywhere in the world. Just let us know what is one cruise tradition that you would recommend for a new cruiser. All right, Annie said decorate your door so you can find your room. Gail said eat snails. And what Gail means by that is try the escargot in the dining room. When Lin Chung says get to know your ship. That is a very good one. Lindsay says take a nice stroll around the ship. SoCal Seth says tuxedo t-shirt. That is your advice, Seth? Come on, really? That's cute. Do you wear one of those? That's funny. Okay, Midge says enjoy the food. Oh, I like that, Midge. Faye Ray, I love this. Faye Ray says take a stroll around the top decks at night. I mean, is there anything more tranquil than that? That is such a cool tip. Isabel, you have my heart with this one. Isabel says tell the staff how appreciated they are. That is such a good one. Sandy, leave the kids at home. Come on, Sandy. I'm just kidding. That's okay. Yeah, for some people, I think that's actually a really good idea. Sometimes the kids want to stay at home. Leave them with grandma and grandpa, right? Renee says, eat dessert. JLRKRB says, don't pass on something that interests you, even if you have to what? Oh, even if you have to go by yourself, there will be other people there. Yeah, be brave. Get out there. Gwendolyn says, get on board early and eat lunch. Kayla says, drink of the day. Grace says, be early at port. This is so fun. You guys are doing such a good job today of giving all of our new cruisers good advice. So good, so good. All right, Mr. Cruise Tips TV, it's time to close it down. Do you have a winner, my friend? 1 more minute. Carrie, to enter the giveaway, quickly, please leave one cruise tradition you'd recommend for another cruiser. We're closing it off. It actually closed a minute ago. It can be anywhere in the U.S. Shelly said, don't be so critical. It's your vacation. Oh my gosh, Shelly, that's so true, right? You guys, things will go wrong on your vacation. If you expect a perfect cruise, you're making a huge mistake. You will not ever have a perfect cruise. But if you go into it with the attitude that things may change, ports may change, itineraries may change, you could have someone being rude to you in an elevator, a passenger or a crew member. It's just life, you guys. It's a vacation. Don't expect perfection. You won't get it. But have some grace. I said I liked that word. And try to understand that one bad moment is not a sign of a bad cruise, right? Right? Yeah. Okay, so many good ones coming in here. We're close to getting a winner. There were a lot of entrants, so it took Mr. Cruise Tips TV a long time, and our winner is John Carey. John's tradition was a ship photo safari and scavenger hunt on Embarkation. That is such a good one, John. John, email me your address, your physical address, at sherry@cruisetipstv.com. SHERI, don't leave it in the chat. I always tell people that. It's getting old. You guys are getting tired of hearing it. I love some of these tips and I want to read a few more. Congratulations, John, by the way. Laura says be positive. Kitty Cat says be flexible. Paul, yes, we are back at the same time tomorrow and we're going to be doing general Q&A tomorrow. Nice, relaxed, fun, free-for-all, where everybody can get involved, ask questions, and have some fun, kind of like today. So love to have you back. Very, very good. You guys did an incredible job with all of the great ideas and contributions, and I hope that when new cruisers watch this on replay that they'll appreciate all of the different tips. If you're watching this on replay and you want to see what all of our subscribers have said today, make sure that you click on the little button that says live chat just underneath the screen. The live chat button will show you all of the comments as they were appearing during the live chat here, and you can use this as an encyclopedia of great advice, because we are nothing without our community here at Cruise Tips TV. They contribute every single day to what we do, and we appreciate them, and we'd love for you to see what all of their tips are, because they're brilliant. It's that simple. All right, everybody, we're gonna wrap up for today. We hope that you have so enjoyed this episode. I know I really did. I've enjoyed just kind of hanging out with all of you today in more of a casual setting. We've had a lot of content this week that's been super intense. We've been talking about all the different cruise lines, and I am so glad that we took a break today and just hung out together. So come back tomorrow, noon Pacific time, for another Vlogtoberfest episode. We're gonna be doing general Q&A, and if you have a cruise question that we have not answered for you, please come tomorrow. Let us help you out with it, guys. Thank you so much for all of your support and love. Until next time, we'll see you on the high seas. Bye-bye. Hey, click me to subscribe.